Moving on tonight, more officers on the University of Texas campus. That is just one of the recommendations from the DPS safety report following the death of freshman student Hatika Weiser last spring. KXAN's Leslie Rangel shows us how the university is making changes to keep students safe.
What changed was the sense of urgency for the officers and the police department, and the sense that the community needed to have more communication and see us.
The University of Texas Assistant Police Chief says changes were made days after a UT student was killed on campus.
We evolved into a 10-hour shift, and what that does is gives overlap time between each shift, and we have the heaviest period of overlap between the evening and night shift.
The campus is now divided into 4 districts. Their emphasis is on building relationships with people.
We'll assign a district officer to get into the district, make contact with all the student, staff, faculty, and be a resource.
A resource some on campus have taken notice of.
We have these really cool badges with our IDs, so when we're in the building, people know that we're supposed to be there.
Coming into buildings on campus is not difficult during the day, but at night is when you will see changes. Here at the College of Fine Arts, security guards will now be here monitoring to make sure people that are in the buildings belong here. But it's the other buildings on campus that is questionable about policy changes.
It can be challenging, but we've readjusted our shift configuration, and what we've done is assigned officers permanently to a police district.
The assistant chief admits he'd like to see all colleges on campus adopt what Fine Arts is doing, but insists their community policing approach is working. In Austin, Leslie Rangel, KXAN News.
A spokesperson for UT says the president will estimate implementation of all changes, including more officers, and that could involve several $1 million. However, they point out UT recently received $2 million in library equipment renovation funding from the UT system that can be used to help make some safety-related improvements. The report also recommends UT develop policies to reduce the number of transients on campus, but that's going to be a big challenge. Last year, we found there were 92 cases of criminal trespassing on UT's campus, and police have already handed out several more warnings this school year. UT's head of security told us earlier this month it's very difficult to keep people away who repeatedly trespass on campus.
Nobody wants the criminal transit element preying on our population that's here. And you just can't go up to somebody and say, excuse me, are you, or, you know, can I see your employment card? We can't do that. But hopefully when somebody does some type of aggressive actions, that we can take some responsible actions towards that individual.
UT police say a criminal trespass warning bans a person from campus for 2 years. If they come back, they will be arrested on the spot. For a full list of the recommendations made today, go to our website, kxan.com.